Y'all want to see something cool?
Yeah.
Those holes look a little wallered out. And yes, wallered is a term. Yes, wallered's a term. I don't know if the camera can see the crack right here. Probably not going to make it another trip. Hope that gets us a few more trips.
A few more trips? Is this a consumable now? You just keep a crate of these in the back?
Can't get this sealed. $7.75.
What are we doing?
We're going to build a tie rod today out of some 2-inch 70-75 aircraft aluminum solid material. We're going to square it up, put some hex ends on it so we have wrench release, drill and tap it for left and right hand thread, put some ends in it, put it on a Jeep.
Nice. Sounds simple.
Just zippity-doo.
Another day. Let's get it done.
Helps me to understand if I've got my angles right. There's no science to that.
I was like, we're very scientific right now.
So you do have a plan? Yes, science!
What you think?
A lot of aluminum shavings.
Yeah, it's snowing over here.
Marks are a little off. Huh?
Looks like your marks are a little off.
Well, again, those were just those were just my to make sure I wasn't getting way out of whack.
It's loud in here, guys. You're gonna have to get used to it.
What? I guess we can put our bevels on everything before we drill.
Yeah, let's do that.
Let's do that.
Bevel it up.
Do you know how to do that?
Do what?
Bevels. I don't know how to bevel. Figure out how we want to. So in theory, if we do something like that.
You'll get both of them.
No, I'm gonna bring it back.
Oh.
But that should be about the angle we want. In theory. We're real scientific around here.
Yeah.
I trust scientists.
We need lab coats.
It would definitely help the situation of aluminum shavings. And I'll take that bevel and push it in from there.
Make so that way.
That way. Gotcha.
Well, send it.
Let's see what that looks like. Cleaned up.
Very nice.
little bevel on here.
Do a little bevel. Bevel me, daddy.
What do you think?
I think it looks great.
Cool. Ship it.
I think like a professional machine shop made this.
We gotta clean this up a little bit though.
Yeah, clean it up.
Now we just gotta do the other side. Then we can start drilling and tapping.
What'd you do here? I'm just kidding. I got it on camera.
No, I'm pretty happy.
What size did you make the hex?
Yep. It's over, you know, probably somewhere around 8.
You made a size?
Yeah, it's custom. What you got? It's probably like 1 3/8.
1.43.
Yeah, it's 3/8.
It's also not a hammer.
Actually, it is.
Do you know what you're doing?
Yeah.
Cause I'm just nervous.
Why?
You over here beating on stuff with... Oh, that just moves this whole time? What are we looking for?
Yes, that's the proper tool for it.
It looks like there's supposed to be a... Is it center?
If it's not, we're in trouble.
I have to ask these things. How deep do you go?
What you like to know? I don't know, honestly.
That deep. Going that deep. All right. Let her eat. You start small.
Yeah.
Don't talk about yourself like that, Rob.
It's like the cameraman.
Round 2. Fight.
Come on, Daddy. You know you want to do this. Make you a trick necklace thing. Put a braid on for it.
Yeah. It's like an episode of Saw.
That's what I was just thinking. Alright, now I gotta figure out how to chuck. I think I can chuck up the tap in this because it's such a small tap.
Can you set the speed
Oh, yeah.
to the threads?
Well, so the way I'll show you how to do it.
Oh, so you're just gonna let that pull itself in?
Yep. Stuff back together in the meantime. Amazon didn't show up yet. Waiting on a special tap to get here. Dang Amazon.
So while we wait,
Oh, so while we wait, we're going to get the axle shafts been in it. I put new inner axle shaft seals in it. That one was leaking. Might as well replace them both while we got it apart. So we replaced
Muzzle.
those. Huh?
muzzle. That's how you say might as well. Mazel.
Mazel.
You clearly don't watch Vice Grip
Mazel.
Garage.
No.
Okay,
Anyway,
keep going.
Mazel. Replace both of them at the same time. So now that that's done, we can put axle shafts back in it, hubs back on it, and hopefully by then we'll have...
Oh, can we make the thing to tow?
Oh yeah, we need to do that, yeah.
That shouldn't be hard.
No, it won't be hard.
Okay, let's do that. Ever so gently does that fit?
Give him a little tappy tappy.
What are you fighting right now? The splines?
Seal.
Oh,
That seal is real tight. Yeah. And it's a two. Those seals are. I don't know if I saved one. They're a two-piece seal. So it seals on the shaft, seals in the diff, and then this part spins separate. So this is always spinning with the shaft. So it's just real tight, squeezing in there.
That's what she said.
Trying to figure out what that bearing went to. I figured it out. I don't remember. No. Yeah, it goes like that. Okay. Had it right the first time. You're technically supposed to torque them down to a certain spec.
what's that?
Back them off and then snug them up.
I mean, muzzle.
Yeah, mazel. Alright. There she goes. So this is, I don't know, I may have told you guys in an earlier video, but Yukon, the reason we like the Yukon hubs so much, Warren makes great products, but the reason I would choose the Yukon hub over a Warren is if it breaks, it defaults to locked. So right now the hub is completely locked. It relies on this cap and that spring to keep it unlocked. So if something internally breaks in here, it'll go locked. Doesn't ruin your day, whereas most everybody else, and I'm not just singling out Warren, but most everybody else's will break and go into open default here without a drive. Anyway.
So you can like drive home, per se.
Right.
Okay.
That would be ideal. If you're driving at home, yeah,
You don't want it locked.
you don't really want it locked, but at least this would get you off the trail.
Yeah.
I guess. This is more for us trailer queens. Keep some water out of it as much as possible. Does anybody else get this dirty when working on their front hubs? You gotta make sure you put that back in the lock position. I think. Yeah. Maybe wondering how I got so lucky to get those holes lined up? Don't ask me. The other thing about the Yukons is, at least for me, I've found over the years, they've gotten very difficult to lock and unlock. So I built me a special tool to be able to grab a hold of this, keep it in my glove box. And I finally was like, you know what? Why don't we make something out of aluminum? We make a lot of things out of aluminum around here, so for today, because it's way up there, we're way down here.
Oh, it's up there?
Got it free. Make sure it's free. We'll clean this off. Form over function. Function over form? Yeah, that's it. If you're wondering how many rags I've used today.
It's a fire hazard. Bree. Locked. It's like prison.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead.
What'd you do? I just locked it.
I'm telling you, it's just It's stiff.
So is this side just like the other side?
Yes.
We'll see
that's it.
We'll see how fast he can do this.
Oh,
You ready? Set.
done.
Don't forget these.
Yeah, we're gonna. So I'm gonna.
What?
I think I'm gonna have to move the ram a little bit. So once I'm done, get the tie rod finished up, get the ram mounted, figure out what I need to do there. Then I'm just gonna give this a fresh coat of paint. And I'll put new bolts in it. I don't. So this is what happens to my bolts on the diff cover on the bottom. So occasionally you do have to change those out. They do expire. So make sure you check your bolts and
You almost didn't get that one off.
rotate those out when you need to. Yeah, no, I had to beat a socket on there pretty forcefully. Yeah, we're making good progress. We'll do some cleanup.
When do you tighten these up?
Once it's on the ground, once
Okay.
we've got weight on everything,
Okay.
we'll preload those. Bam, what do you think?
Nice. They sell these online for like $100. Took us what?
Just about everybody's got them nowadays.
10, 20 minutes?
Rated cone washer. Fits nicely.
I like that a lot.
Yeah.
We're still waiting on a tap, aren't we?
Yep. That's what we're waiting. That's what we've been waiting on for a long time.
So I guess while we're waiting, we can clean it up and everything.
Yeah. Whatever goo is on this thing will get cleaned off. Watch your eyeballs. Show you the difference. So that's what we started with here. Nasty ugliness. This is just the first stage of cleanup. This is kind of to get as many of the big imperfections out as I can. We don't like turn these down or anything. We just polish them out the best we can. They're gonna get scratched up anyway.
Yeah.
So I'll continue running over this. I'll finish getting all this cleaned up, try to get as much of that cleaned up as I can, and then we will start wet sanding it. We've got several different stages. We go, I think, all the way up to 3,000 or 5,000 grit. It's not perfect. You'd have to machine some of this out of it, or spend a lot of time sanding on it. But that end, it's a pretty drastic difference. So
That looks nice.
what I have found is once it's polished, you don't got much grip, and it'll tend to spin a little bit and leave gnarly marks in that. So we're not going to do that. Zane came to our rescue.
Yeah.
Went to the Amazon truck and got our tap. Let's go tap some things.
That's what he said, right, guys?
Push this button.
Whoa, she's eating.
Doing it on purpose. Albers. You can do it. Holy, look at that. Work.
I am the machine!
When we first started building our own control arms, we literally would start the tap by hand and then take a wrench and hold it. We were not very smart. We then decided that was...
Well, you didn't think of that till later?
Well, we had to actually...
It's like, this is a great idea.
For the big ones, we had to...
Oh, shit. What is that?
So, for the big taps, 3/4 inch drive extension cut off and ground flat so that these will hold everything square. And then that slides in there. And then that goes inside of that. And then we let the machine work now.
Ah.
Kind of doesn't get much cooler than that. What'd you do with my left hand?
It's right here.
The jigger.
Right there. Ooh. This is too nice for Spider Pig. Spider Pig does not deserve this.
If anything, Spider Pig totally deserves this.
Nice. Very nice. How much?
I need to run a nut or two up on that.
Come again? That's what she said? I don't know what you're talking about.
If I may.
I almost don't want to touch it.
I mean, I wouldn't. We have 68 even.
Look at that. Dude, I towed it perfect. You ready? You ready? Are you ready?
70 and 3/8.
Jeez.
Stop there. Towed in.
An eighth?
I like it.
Oh, you want that?
No touchy. No touchy.
Well, we need to mark the front.
Yeah. So we need to. I want to put the logo there.
Okay.
About that. We gotta find them. When you were a kid, did you ever like?
Where are you going with this?
Y'all like rub each other's arms till they... No?
rug burn? Like,
Yeah. Yeah, that's till your hands got rug burn.
woo! That's a shiny rod.
You shiny from Spider Pig?
I almost don't want to touch it.
Looks nice. You like those tapers?
I do. I like that a lot.
Y'all want to see a magic trick?
Yeah.
Cool. Ta-da!
That's pretty clever.
Thanks.
We may not be like a full-fledged machine shop, but we hold our own, don't we?
I think we do.
I mean, you just made this out of one of those.
Alright. Now it's just time to get the ram set up. Let me do my thing, Ricky. With the new knuckles, and the thing, the tie rod arms stick out further. So the ram is now kind of cattywampus in there, and because these are lower than my factory arms were, the ram would be also tilted. So I want to lower the ram down. I'm gonna slide it over just a touch because of the way I built the tie rod with that taper on the end of it. So we'll do all that in the process.
Hey, real quick,
Yeah.
explain to me why aluminum is better than steel.
Well, because steel bends
Yes.
and it doesn't have any memory, so it just stays bent.
Okay.
When you bend it, it stays bent. Aluminum, 7075 in particular, all aluminum has some memory, but the 7075 has the best and is the strongest of what we're using here. It has memory, so if you bend it, it comes back. So it flexes rather than bends.
Gotcha.
So that's why we like to use them on control arms so much, because if you look at a steel control arm after the first trip, like what we wheel anyway, they're typically bent. Whereas you can look at our aluminum arms and they're scratched real bad, but they don't have any.
Gotcha. It's like a spring, so it'll bend and then come back straight.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Now everything has a limit, obviously.
Yeah, of course. But if we look at this, yeah, it's like an S.
Yeah, and that's 1.5 inch quarter wall sleeved with 1 3/4 inch 120 wall sleeved with 2 inch 120 wall. I'll be there.
You dropped the socket way back there. It's way back there. Dropped it right there. Shut up!
Get an opportunity, let us build you an aluminum tie rod.
Yeah.
Pretty freaking cool.
Yeah. Thanks, Rob, showing us how it's done.
Good.
Until next time. So we can do this to just about any Jeep? Anything with a tie rod, right?
Tie rod.
Cool.
To an extent.
To an extent. Okay.